This is Cardfight Van Glasgow, and today we're doing a review on a Dark Irregular Legion deck that I run. Keep in mind, a lot of things need changed in it, mainly just the commons, but everything else should be fine. So to start off, you run your 4 grade 3 Legions, which are Psychic of Ash. I think it's Hader. Now his effect is if there's 6 more cards and if it's 6 more cards in the soul, the Vanguard gets a 5k boost. But if it's 10 cards in soul, I believe it's 2 of your rear guard get 5k. So it's good for pushing. Your other 3 grade 3s should be the break rides. These guys are especially good, as when you break ride, choose up to 3 of your rear guard, and they get 1k per card in the soul. So this is effectively good if you're really aggressive during your soul charge. And for fun, I run one still vampire just to break it's a Legion. Not the best of ideas, but I like mucking about with them. Now to the grade 2 lineup, of course, then you need 4 of the Legion mate, which is Psychic of Dust. Now he's like a Doreen, but he's a grade 2, and you need to be in Legion. So again, he's good for the aggression late game. At the moment, I've only got 1 of the Dark Soul Conductor. That's because I can't find any of my spells about, but if he's put onto the guard circle, you soul charge 2, so that's good if you want to hit your 10 card soul. At the moment, I run 3 Ammons for Hell's Draw. These are more likely to be replaced as soon as I get the rest of my stuff, which probably be the Succubuses. This guy is universal. I say Ammons for a Psychograve. At the moment, I've only got 1, but I plan to run 4, as if I've got 6 more cards in soul, I soul charge 1, I believe, and he gets 5k, so he's a 14k attacker. I've got 1 Flirtatious Succubus. Reason I've only got 1 is because she's a promo card and she's a grade 2 of another Succubus, a Luring Succubus, I believe. When she's called to Vanguard or Rear Guard Circle, I soul charge 1. And the other grade 2s I've got are the grade 1 of this guy. Well, what he really does is that if there's 6 more in soul, he gets 3k. Ideally, you want to run 3, so he's got a or 4. It's up to your play. It's up to your preferences. For grade 1s, you've got your perfect guards. I know I've got an Ammon for over here, but I plan to replace him for a play set of the March Rabbit of Nightmare Land. The other grade 1s you want to run is this guy, the Imperator from Darkness, Ammon. Now he's the grade 1 version of the grade 2 I recently just shown. He's a grade 1 with 6k, and if there's 6 more in soul, he gets another 3k, so effectively he's a 9k booster. And you've got your 4 Alluring Succubuses. Now when they're called to Vanguard or Rear Guard, you just soul charge 1. It's just a simple card, just a soul charge. And of course I'll be replacing these, which are my Hell's Deal, the grade 1 version of the Hell's Draw. She's the same as Hell's Draw. If you've got an Ammon, got an Ammon as your Vanguard, so soul charge 2. Now for your trigger setup, I tend to run 6 draws, but really I need to change my 4 Ammons for Psychic Waitress for the Hysteric Shirley, because when she's you put her into the soul and she soul charges 1, so effectively you're soul charging 2, and if you've got a Doreen, she goes up to a total of 12k already. For your triggers, you've got 4 of the Ammons for a Cruel Hand, and Dark Knight of a Nightmare Land. But yet again, I plan to replace two of these for another two of these guys, because when they go into Soul, they give anything you want 3k, which is ideal to push. And for your heal triggers, you've got it's Hell's Trick, the grade 0 of Hell's Draw and Hell's Deal. But really, I'm changing these to the Nightmare Cat of Nightmare Land, I believe. And for the starter, I've got this guy, the Vermilion Gatekeeper. Only reason why I would run him is because he's a soul charge run when you ride over him. Ideally, I should be running the Counter Blue Blast one, search for grade 3. But I like this guy because with my Legion effect here, well, not really a Legion effect, but it's an act. I can Soul Blast a grade 0 to Soul Charge 2. So really, I can Soul Blast him or any triggers I Soul Charge, and when a Legion, they can go back into deck, and I can keep on, well, Soul Charging really, but not, well, I can't put him in because his skill's already useless at that point. So that was my Dark Reg build. As I said, needs a lot of changing in it, but once it's changed, that should be out fully functioning. So we'll see you soon.